What is up, Honesty Podcast audience and YouTube? It's Pat Voss. This is Honesty Podcast vlog number 8. It's ESPN 8, the Ocho. This is Honesty Podcast vlog number 8. I love it because I'm doing this every day. I also have every Saturday. I just recorded not only a Periscope version of episode 2 of the podcast, a full episode, and I also recorded a full episode of the podcast for the YouTube version because it does not convert right now from Periscope to YouTube. But what I'll also be doing here, I believe tomorrow, is, starting next Sunday, I will be putting out Podbean audio blogs, and that is going to be then transitioned and shared by RSS feed to Stitcher Radio and iTunes. So I'll be back what I was doing with the LNMU Late Night Mix-Up, but here is the Honesty Podcast, where it's your best and greatest in sports and entertainment 7 days a week. Okay? I'm on Twitter, at Honesty Podcast on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, at Honesty Podcast. Instagram, same thing. Here on YouTube, same thing. You want to find me on Snapchat, though? Pat Voss 12. Pat Voss and the number 12. I am everywhere, but I'm here to bring the truth, and this is, I know the title says Cowboys Rant, but I'm here to rant against every team that hates on the Cowboys. How about that? Every team that said the Cowboys can't do it, every team that said the Cowboys cannot make the playoffs, can't go a one-loss season, Tony Romo's out, the season's over, Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott are going to have rookie mistake years. Look who's fucking laughing now. Look who is laughing now. Zeke Elliott, best rusher in the league. Dak Prescott, one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Average or below average defense, so the offense always carries. It is just like the 2006 Bears. Their defense carried them, though, all the way to the Super Bowl. This time, the offense is carrying this team to a one-loss season. That one loss? When Tony Romo was quarterback. Tony Romo's not a bad quarterback, but please, oh please, Jerry Jones, trade Tony Romo. Do the right thing. Get things back for him and build on the team that you have now. You have a great receiver, great running back, great quarterback, great offensive line, and you need to shape up the defense. You'll have a dynasty. You will make another dynasty in Dallas if you do these things. But knowing you won't do these things. You'll put Tony Romo back starting next season. You'll probably try to trade Dak Prescott. Jerry world does not revolve around you. I understand Jerry Jones is honestly kind of a prick, but he needs to get his head out of his ass a little bit and really realize that Dak Prescott is the future. Name him as your starting quarterback. Say you're going to trade Tony Romo. Put it all out there. Yeah, sure, the media will have a good frenzy about it. That'll only last for a few days because you were honest and upfront about it. After that brainstorm, after that hailstorm of social media comments, guess what? You get through it, you're still a rich-ass white guy, and now your players get paid. And they get the social media attention because they deserve the social media attention. Zeke Elliott, OSU, I love it. Ohio State University, big Buckeye, I love it. And Dak Prescott, where the hell did this guy come from? The Bears passed on him 3 times. 3 times. And Dallas got him, and now they're a one-loss team. Can you freaking believe it? We have Jay Mother effing Cutler, and they have Dak Prescott. Now, yes, if he had had a rookie mistake-riddled season, maybe I'd be singing a different tune. But to me, it's rookie mistakes are rookie mistakes, so I wouldn't really care about that too much. But the fact that he's proving everybody wrong, Zeke Elliott's proving everybody wrong, Des Bryant is finally a team player, you know, I'm so glad that this has all come together the way it has, because I'd love to see Raiders, Cowboys in this year's Super Bowl. Yes, I want to see the Cowboys win. The only reason I want to see the Cowboys win is because, if I'm correct, Amari Cooper, who used to play for Alabama, which I hate the Crimson Tide, used to play for Alabama. I believe he plays for, I believe he is a receiver for the Raiders. And Zeke Elliott, who is an Ohio State alum, who I rooted for when they won the national championship against Oregon. I want to see Ohio State beat Alabama. That's basically my intentions behind it. That is my fuel to the fire, is that it's Ohio State against Alabama. That's it. That's all I care about. It's not the Bears. That's fine. I'm not that big of a Bears fan anyway. As you can see, I'm a Cubs fan. Chicago Cubs, world champions 2016. I am a huge Cubs fan. I'm a Bulls fan. I'm a Blackhawks fan. I even sort of like the MLS. I said it in my episode. I hate the MLS. I don't mind the Chicago Fire. I didn't mind the old Chicago Fire. But the Bulls, the Blackhawks, the Cubs, that's where it's at right now. This is where you're going to build your dynasties, are on those three organizations' shoulders. As of right now, the Bears and the White Sox, nothing. They have nothing right now. But it's okay. They'll build. They'll get pieces in place. You'll see them competing in a few years. Maybe not the Bears, but you'll see the White Sox competing in a few years, because unlike just a 16-game season, these teams play for 162 games a year. They play spring training, and if they're lucky enough, they play in the postseason. So it's a long season to play through. And you can't tell me over 3-4 years in the next coming years that the White Sox aren't going to get better. And if they refuse to trade with the Cubbies, fine. Let them refuse to trade with the Cubbies. That's completely okay with me. Let them lose out on deals that could make their team a great team for the fact that we're a crosstown rival. That's fine. Ted Lilly did it. Ted Lilly used to pitch for the White Sox. He pitched for the Cubs too. Quite a few players, if you look throughout the history of the two franchises, they traded players on and off. I mean, they traded players on and off. So, I don't know. It's up to those guys. It's up to everybody over in the White Sox organization. Do you want to get better, or do you want to be petty? It's up to you guys. Be petty or get better. You're not going to compete with us. I'm sorry. We have our shit on lock. The Cubs organization has their shit on lock for the next 5 to 6 years. We don't have to worry about anything. You have to worry about everything. Do you want to lose out for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years because you made poor decisions? Do you want to miss out because you didn't trade Quintana to a good team, or you didn't trade Sale to the Cubs to get Javi Baez and Schwarber and a couple of picks and maybe a couple of prospects? Come on. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. That's my main thing. Don't be ignorant. Do what you need to do. Stop being ignorant. Guys, there's no room in life to be ignorant. There really isn't anymore. There might have been in the past, not anymore. It's time to strap up. It's time to listen to the Honesty Podcast for your best in sports and entertainment. Like, share, comment. Definitely subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow for vlog number 9.